sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you?
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are live with SCS number 345. And I just realized that you could see me adjusting the window on the stream, but hey, that's fine. After all, I'm not very professional here. So, it is going, and pilots have just been asked to ready up. I was a bit late on with showing stuff, and my hotkeys aren't set up. Isn't it lovely? So just give me 1 second while I force start this really quick. Okay then, so we are off. I know you can't see it at the moment, but we are on Assault on Kinforth, and on the red team we have Prudish Hemorrhage with the pilots Autogon and Fishy My Toes, and on the right side in blue we are joined by oh god, they had a really weird name. I have to look that up. Well, I'm gonna give you the name in a second. But for now, let's do ship's corners. Ship number 1 is Beethoven's Groupies, Pyramidion piloted by Autogon. It is a Carronade, Gatling on top deck, and Flak Flamer on the side. Ship number 2 is a Stumbly Minnow, a Goldfish piloted by Fishy My Toes. The Watcher Fish with right side Carronade, front Watcher, left side Carronade Flamer. On the other side, ship number 3, we have Dragon's Rage. It is a fish piloted by Xidion. It's a Watcher Fish with right side Carronade, front Watcher, and left side Carronade Banshee. And the last ship, ship number 4, is the Waggle Toast, piloted by by Waffle Ghost. It is a Pyramidion with top deck Artemis Gatling, side Flak, and another Flak. So that is a rather interesting setup, I have to admit here. And just give him just 1 second while I look up then. It is Chef Xidion's Potatoes au Gratin, with the pilots Xidion and Waffle Ghost, as mentioned previously. And it seems like we do have our first engagement going on here. Wait, why do I hear him? Got that? Okay, I have to turn off the game. Well, teams are continuing to cycle around each other, so I do have a second to fiddle around with this. That's just new music right now. Ah. Oh, I need to lower this bar. Okay. There we go. We have an engagement going with the Dragon's Rage zooming past Beethoven's Groupies. With Lambda coming in with a phenomenal watcher there, disabling a lot of stuff on the Beethoven's Groupies. Ditch is now broken with a lot of follow-up coming from the Waggle Toast. Those Flux are not messing around. Another break being obtained. Flux do go out. And with that, we have our first kill for the blue team. All that. There we go. And while this is going on, the Stumbly Minnow is reversing right now, running out of there. And seems like they will be able to escape here. Yeah, they are running. Dragon's Rage is well on its well on their toes here, but that still should be fine. Yeah, Beethoven's Groupies has respawned, which is immediately spotted by the blue team, which currently has the higher position. As last time I said high ground, I got shot at. And the Stumbly Minnow is currently doing a bit of a beeline for the Waggle Toast, seeing as they are the more dangerous ships, it seems like. Getting a good watcher in there, Waggle Toast missing 3 of their 4 guns. No engine disabled, so Dragon's Rage on the other hand is being suppressed by the Beethoven's groupies. And now broken. The Emperor comes in without real problems. So they are in a balloon lock and they are being pushed down. So they sat down. But they avoid the Goomba Stomp. And also get a really good watcher off into the Beethoven's groupies, disabling a few of their guns. And with the Waggle Toast out of position, they couldn't really capitalize on that armor break. Dragon's Rage now, armor broken once more. I need to check. Do they have a right side flag? They do have a right side flag. Okay. Beethoven's groupies once more popped, whilst Dragon's Rage is sitting in a flamethrower. They are being cooked alive. And I actually realized that she turned on the music for me again. Yay. Stumbly Minnow eating, Stumbly Minnow shooting a watcher out into the rear of the Waggle Toast. Beethoven's groupies on the other hand also receiving a watcher from the Dragon's Rage in this case, which disables 3 of their engines and their guns. So Beethoven's groupies is out of the fight right now. And the armor might just burn down, but they managed to get up in this last second. Stumbly Minnow now beelining towards the other fight, trying to save their ally. And they will probably succeed as the Stumbly Minnow just hydras out of there and makes a run, while Waggle Toast is missing guns and engines and currently getting themselves together again. Now the Beethoven's groupies is moving in though with that with their Gatling going ham at the Waggle Toast. Dragon's Rage now. Namdak once again coming in with a really good watcher. Zetnos? Who got Zetnos? Oh, there! Nice. Fascinating. Also, if you have any complaints about the audio in the chat, go ahead and tell me. I will try to fix them. While this is going on, Beethoven's group is once again a really big watcher from the Dragon's Rage, and they were broken with a ram, and they are just holding on to that pixel of perma 1%, if even. So Dragon's Rage is really looking for that kill. Waggle Toast on the other hand, not looking too good either. Oh, and that's Dragon's Rage now, so look at that. Waggle Toast being suppressed by the Stumbly Minnow with the flamer going ham there, and also the carronades. Dragon's Rage once again coming in with a, or rather, Lambda coming in with a really good watcher on the Beethoven's groupies, which is now missing all of their guns and sitting down. So they need to be really careful there. Stumbly Minnow still holding his ground against the Waggle Toast. Waggle Toast in the end is a bit struggling a bit. Some tar being deployed. Whose tar is that? I don't know. But now Stumbly Minnow will find themselves in a double focus with the Dragon's Rage pushing forwards for the ram. It's not gonna do much though, as the Stumbly Minnow is still holding on perfectly fine. Beethoven's groupies once coming into the fight right now as well. Stumbly Minnow shooting off their watcher into the Waggle Toast. No effect. Visible Dragon's Rage double focus right now with Beethoven's groupies beelining for them. They get a break, actually Dragon's Rage was double broken, but no follow-up came around. Beethoven's groupies dies to flak fire from the Waggle Toast. Actually, armor break also obtained with luck. And Stumbly Minnow once again making a run. Run for it. Ooh, but this time around they might not escape. Really depends on how good the Artemis on the Waggle Toast goes out, and oh, Stumbly Minnow bouncing on the central skyscraper here in the south, which breaks them and also loses them an engine, it seems like. Oh, well, they opened up the opportunity for the Waggle Toast to get some engine disables there. And shots fired. Okay, but they managed to get out as the Beethoven's groupies respawns. Another Dragon's Rage is looking for this engagement here. Beethoven's groupies pushing forwards with Autogon breaking the Dragon's Rage armor in a ram and obtaining the kill here. First point for red. From the window though is broken by the Waggle Toast. With a bit of follow-up going out, but not most of it landed. I was either too late or landed in the balloon. Also, apparently my chat is in favor of the Prudish Hemorrhage. Nice. I detect no bias whatsoever coming from Steam Brains there. Okay, the two Pyros are now engaging each other. Beethoven group is breaking in the process, and that ram. Waggle Toast still holding on, but they are not looking good, especially with the Stumbling Minnow now coming in, getting all of those disabled. All engines and 3 of the guns are gone. I would say the Waggle Toast is not getting out of here. Okay, Stumbling Minnow ramming. Break being obtained. And there we go. That is a dead fish. No, sorry, that was a dead Pyro. So that's a Gatling, Caronate Gatling. That's interesting. That's nice to hear. I didn't know that. But yeah, once again, tell me if the sound is alright. But be warned, anyone who says I sound like a chipmunk will get a timeout. Okay, we have another engagement going here with the Beethoven's group is pushing forward, so red team pushing forwards into blue team. Seems like Beethoven's group is making a beeline for the Dragon's Rage, while Stumbling Minnow is going straight for the Waggle Toast. Oh, change of plans. Beethoven's group is now turning for the Waggle Toast. While the Stumbling Minnow is straight up ignoring the Dragon's Rage. Waggle Toast being almost double broken. And the balloon will probably burn down. Yep, there we go, double broken. Tad bit of follow-up. I would still say nothing too serious there. Stumbling Minnow on the other hand also losing balloon. Waggle Toast needs to be careful though not to enter in a building here, as there's also a lot of weird collision going on these maps. Waggle Toast being broken once more, losing a lot of perma there, just holding on to 10%, 10-20. Beethoven's group is now being suppressed by the Dragon's Rage. God, this is too much going on for one person. Waggle Toast being broken once more. Tap it of more follow-up. Beethoven's group is eating a watcher there, being rammed by the Dragon's Rage, just holding on to that quarter of the, third more of the perma. Stumbling Minnow also missing some of it. And it seems like right now the Dragon's Rage is pushing harder. Beethoven's group is with Lambda once again shooting off a Phenomenal Watcher, disabling all of the Beethoven's group's guns, and Stumbling Minnow now beelining for the Dragon's Rage to save the ally and to get that double focus. Scratch the double focus. Beethoven's group is dying. No, not dying, going for the Waggle Toast, but they currently only have one gun and one engine. I don't see them maneuvering into the right spot here. But the Waggle Toast is failing to put Gatling onto target. There we go. And yeah, Beethoven's group is being dead in the water here, it seems like. With another break being obtained and Flux going out. That's another kill for blue team. Who is this Dementio fella? Stumbling Minnow now almost being Goomba Stomped, but it's not quite gonna happen as Blackfire is about to seal the deal. No? Okay. Collision is gonna seal the deal. Doesn't really matter what it is. It's not that dead. And I think we have a tad bit of downtime right now, so I will gladly take that opportunity and fix my audio. Give me give me 1 second while you enjoy this screen. There we go. So, red team has respawned all the way in the bottom left corner. Actually too much. Damn. And yeah, what's that? Okay, there we go. Well, okay, red team is pushing into the southern bits of the middle right now. Blue team taking a firm position in the action middle. Waggle Toast, though, is not really looking good here, with them just only under 10% of their perma. Blue team is in the lead, though, and they also have the first kill advantage. 5:40 on the clock. Let's see how it goes. Okay, Stumbling Minnow going straight for the Waggle Toast, which bumps a bit, but they are not gonna break. And the Dragon's Rage is now going for the slightly exposed Stumbling Minnow right now. With Beethoven's group is being well, they actually Waggle Toast pushing their ally up with that Hydro and slightly getting them stuck in front of the Beethoven's groupies, which is now in the perfect position to follow this up with Lethal Flak or Lethal Building. Doesn't really matter which one it is. And Dragon's Rage. And with just that, Dragon's Rage is just holding on to 40% of the perma, but Beethoven's groupies was broken and Waggle Toast was there for the follow-up. So they are also not looking too good. Waggle Toast being broken once more, getting killed by the Beethoven's groupies. Good shots. And now the Dragon's Rage is rather lonely on the field. And I did it. Okay. I am refreshed. Dragon's Rage losing an engine. Just inside engines though, so nothing too serious. But I think they bumped on the pipe. Losing another engine. But still nothing to really seal the deal here. Especially with the Waggle Toast now coming in as well. Watcher going in on the Waggle Toast, immediately getting 3 of the 4 guns disabled. Obtaining a break on the Dragon's Rage. Which slightly... okay, they got the Watcher, so they didn't fail with their Watcher. Waggle Toast broken once more, 25 stacks on their balloon, so that's gonna burn down as well. And we once again have the Beethoven's group is going for the Dragon's Rage, while Stumbling Minnow is going for Waggle Toast. Beethoven's group has lost 2 engines though. And they move past the Dragon's Rage. Also, I don't know why, but I feel like everybody's waiting for my match. Okay, Waggle Toast now once again. Or Stumbling Minnow actually being stuck in a bit in a double focus. Waggle Toast being broken. Both blue ships being broken, losing an awful lot of perma there. Waggle Toast is out of the fight for the foreseeable future with all of their guns missing. And Beethoven's groupies is just going for Dragon's Rage, hoping to get them. And there we go! They get the kill. 4-4 is the score. 2:45 on the clock. Blue team has first kill advantage. Stumbling Minnow is broken. Follow-up does go in there, but seems like only 1 shot actually connected. And Beethoven's groupies just hiding up right now. They are looking for that kill. They want them. They want the Waggle Toast. Autogon really knowing no chill here, going straight for the ram. Break being obtained, and with... Come on! Stop killing my head moderation. Okay. Waggle Toast is still holding on. Stumbling Minnow being on the same altitude while Beethoven's groupies is above them. But they are popped with Gatling going in. And with those final shots of Gatling, it will be Prudish Hammerage that obtains the victory in this very first match. At least on this stream. In SCS number 345. Congratulations to Prudish Hammerage. Final score is 5-4 on the Assault on Kinforth. And they will be moving on to face Deep Fries. I see you once that is assembled. But then...
see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. We have the world in our sight, and I know together we'll be alright. Can you see forever we will go?
And we are once again coming back right now. With the next lobby right here. Let me also give it the game audio. There we go. And so, right now on the red team, we are joined by Deep Fries with the pilots Tears of Fuel and Tech Knight. And on the right side, we are once again joined by Prudish Hemorrhage with the pilots Autogon and Fishy My Toes. As it currently seems like, we are going into this very next match with a Squid Magnet combo and, oh, that is a rather late change, a Stormbreaker Goldfish combo. They're currently 40 seconds on the clock. And 3, 2, 1. We are locked. I wouldn't be surprised though if the red team decides to ask for a minute. Doesn't seem to be. Scheißspiel. Okay, we indeed have a minute, and that minute is going right now. So, there we go. A lot of typing later. We are good to go into the minute. And with just that, 30 seconds of it have already passed, and no changes whatsoever. So, let's see what this will actually bring us. And we have been locked once more. And we are steering closer to a lock. Actually, nope, people are already readying up. Okay, I don't know what I just... But yeah, give me just 1 second while I start us a timer. We have game audio. And with that, ship number 1 is Anguish and Despair. This is Squid, piloted by Tears of Fuel. He is bringing front Gatling, side Banshee, aft Gatling. Ship number 2 is the Aphrodite. It is a Magnet piloted by Tech Knight. On the right side, he's bringing a Flamer, Harpoon, and Carronade. And on the left side, he's bringing Gatling, Flak, Lumberjack. Ship number 3 is Thor's Groupies. It is Stormbreaker, piloted by Autogon. On the right side, he is bringing Gatling, Artemis, Banshee. On the left, we have a Watcher. And last ship is the Stumdy Minnow once more, Goldfish, piloted by Fishy My Toes. It is a Watcherfish with right side Carronade, front Watcher, left side Carronade, Flamer. And we have an engagement going with Anguish and Despair, being the first one to make contact with the enemy. And shots being exchanged. Or shots fired, as some would like to say. Stumdy Minnow and Anguish and Despair duking it out right now. And the Thor's groupies dipping in and out, it seems like. Okay. Family Minnow is indeed the target of choice. Also, don't worry, I haven't fallen asleep. I'm just trying to give you the best possible angle here. Okay, and now Thor's groupies is pushing forwards. With Aphrodite being the target of choice. But the Thor's groupies will end up on... they actually won't end up on any side. Seems like Stamina now joining the fight as well with the... Oh, Stamina actually bouncing on terrain there, being broken. With the Banshee coming in, tad bit of follow up there. Nothing too serious. And Trevor coming in with the advertisement, the moral support for his former co-captain. Anguish and Despair, Ada Watcher to the rear, it seems like, with 4 of the engines being briefly gone and now the rest of them coming up slowly. And it seems that blue team is currently dead set on getting rid of Anguish and Despair. Oh, but Thor's groupies actually bounces on terrain. Okay, so we haven't... okay, both those groupies being actually double broken right here, but with a Watcher from being operated by Leon Silverfox coming in, all of the Aphrodite's guns are down. And Starlimino now shoots out another Watcher into the Aphrodite to make sure that they will stay disabled. Really actually being popped here and slowly going down. Starlimino now broken once more with a lot of perma damage coming into them. They are only on to 10% of that perma, and it is burning, and with that they go down, getting Goomba stomped by the Magnate. First kill for Red. Oops, sorry. And so, Thor's group is being pursued. Or, Anguish and Despair being in pursuit of the Thor's group is now joining in rather hot right now. Ready to intercept. Harpoon from the Aphrodite going wild here. And that would have probably been massive if they would have actually connected. But, knowing our Stormbreaker actually looks like, you most likely hit the balloon. Stormbreaker is like a reverse Crusader. It's not everything is armor, everything is balloon. Okay, Aphrodite now coming in with the long range fire support for the Anguish and Despair, which eats a Watcher and loses an engine and a Banshee. Okay. And it seems like the Anguish and Despair will just make their way out of the fight for now. I have to put this. Okay, Thor's group is now pushing forwards towards the... Well, presumably the Anguish and Despair, but it seems like they also don't mind just going at the Aphrodite with the Watcher going out, disabling all the left side. Scratch that. That's not all the left side guns. I think they got the front guns and the left light gun. Oh, but Stamina gets caught in the crossfire of the red team, being briefly double broken. And with the Banshee of the Anguish and Despair going ham there, and the Banshee follow up. That is more than half the Goldfish's permagon. Aphrodite getting a successful poon on the Thor's groupies, hindering their maneuverability for a bit. Follow-up remains unlethal. It was more of a nuisance. Now with a bit of a change of engagement going on with the blue team. Aphrodite presumably pushing for Stamina, and the blue team just ignoring that and going straight for the lonely Anguish and Despair. Considering they are a squid though, they should be able to just make it out comfortably. Okay, Aphrodite now once again pushing forward, getting the flamer going on the Stumbly Minnow, with Watcher being fired back, getting 3 of the guns. Still alive again though. And now it will be the Thor Scrubbies will be the focus of the Aphrodite, while the Anguish and Despair is going for the Stumdy Minnow. With both of the red-blue ships' permas burning down here, we might have another kill. Nope. Oh, I just now realized the Stormbreaker is actually drifting. Autogon is flying Moonshine Driftstyle here. I haven't really seen him utilize it though to the fullest extent. Still not bad at all. Stumdy Minnow is broken though once more, and they lost even more perma, just holding on to 5%. Also, was that someone entering my Discord channel? No? Good. And well, I think it was. I hope it was in frame because I totally missed it. But the Stumdy Minnow died. And now of those groupies will probably start to probably once again showcase the power of Moonshine Driftsail, Stormbreaker. Yeah, that is a fast Stormbreaker. I'm not gonna lie. And the squid can't really keep up. Oh, but he impacted on a building, making him double broken and giving the squid well over time to catch up. But they're not gonna be able to. Oh, that harpoon was close. Stumdy Minnow has respawned in the south here, on the western side I should rather say. And I think the Thor Scrubbies will now make a rush for its ally, which is now being spotted. Anguish and Despair, realizing the situation, backs down. Is Stumdy Minnow pushing forwards into the Anguish and Despair? Not ramming. Not always ramming when I say that. But they will end up in the crossfire of the two red ships being double broken here. Well, Aphrodite eating and Watcher here from those groups is having 4 of their 6 guns, so they will be out of the fight for a bit of time right now. The Stumdy Minnow gets caught by the Magnate, being rammed here, being double broken. Even more of that perma is gone. They are sitting down right now, being broken once more. And with the squid coming in for the ram, that's just not gonna kill them. Engineers getting the clutch rebuild in, keeping the Stumdy Minnow alive. But with the Anguish Despair going for the second round and the Aphrodite joining in, they will go down. Another kill for Red Team, but still, props to Shui and Bookshelf for keeping that fish alive for such a long time. And with that ram, well, Driftsail was active, I presume. Those groupies was broken, and with one final Artemis shot coming from the Aphrodite, they go down. 4-0 lead for Red with 10 minutes on the clock. Stumdy Minnow respawning in the south east, and have fun, travel. Okay, yeah, this is. Okay. Yeah, blue team has both of the blue ships have respawned. With those group is already making a move here. And we now have spots going out with the Anguish and Despair, presumably spotting the Stumdy Minnow very briefly. It should have been the Aphrodite. The Stormbreaker now going backwards into the engagement. Oh, now he's turning around. Okay, and we have Anguish and Despair Going up against the blue team. Well, nope, he's getting out. Okay, we now have both all ships in engagements, with Artemis being fired from the Thor's groupies, Stamina going straight for Anguish and Despair, while Aphrodite is lagging behind a bit. Currently not in a close position, but they are getting their long range going soon. On the two blue ships, Thor's groupies, Moonshine Drift sailing around the mountain here, going straight for the Anguish and Despair, which is able to hydro out of the Watcher, no problem. Oh, but speaking of Watcher, the Stamina comes in with a really big one with Boyuka, getting 4 of the 6 guns of the Magnet, including the Lumberjack, greatly hindering their long range potential. And Anguish and Despair and Aphrodite were both broken, I think, and Anguish and Despair ate a bit of perma. Aphrodite broken once more with one engine of them actually missing. And that is a lot of perma gone on the Aphrodite here, with them holding on to less than half of it. Stamina though is also broken, and they will get rammed with the Anguish and Despair partially utilizing the Stamina as a body block for the Thor's groupies Watcher. Ooh, but that is a building behind you, TS. You gotta look out, mate. Aphrodite being suppressed by the Thor's groupies with another break being obtained. They are just holding on to a tad bit of perma there. Enough. But they are still holding on. With this next break though, their fate is sealed. Those groupies getting the kill on the Aphrodite, going the first kill for blue. In this match, that is. First kill advantage still dies with red, obviously. As the chat just illustrated again. Okay, Anguish and Despair, rather lonely right now, but they are a squid. And if squids are known for one thing, that is being fast. So he should be able to get out of here, no problem. Aphrodite has respawned all the way in the northern bits of the map on the east. Anguish and Despair going to a rather interesting spot, but able to go out or get out of it without any much problems with the Stamina Watcher missing. I mean, what was I expecting? That's a fair bit of distance, and also that's a squid which is moving rather fast. No shame for the gunners. And we have all ships back in the engagement, 5.5 minutes on the clock. 4-1 lead for Red. Red has first kill advantage. And the Thor's groupies is going for the Aphrodite, it seems like. Or rather, the Aphrodite is going for the Thor's groupies with no pop being obtained just yet. Let's be careful though with that drift sail as he barely clears this ledge and drifts on behind it. Aphrodite appears to be dead set on the Thor's groupies, but they end up being watched by the Stamina, getting rid of all of their engines. Stamina broken, with the squid putting in the follow-up after the perma is gone. Aphrodite eating another Watcher here. 1 engine and 4 guns missing, and the balloon as well. Stamina though not looking too good either, with the squid being on the side, putting in all the good work. Those engineers are tanking that armor hard. Take a brief look. All 3 crewmen are on the hull, but will it be enough? That is the big question. Currently it seems like it will, as the Anguish and Despair ends up in the face of this fish. Watcher goes out. No great effect though. And with the Stamina getting stuck on the mountain here, they are still holding on. I mean, props to those engineers. They are really putting in the work right now, keeping that fish alive. And Aphrodite is trying to fight right now. They briefly eat a Watcher before it is disabled, I think. And with the Stamina being broken for the last time and impacting on a cliff, it is Deep Fries which obtains the victory with a final score of 5-1. 1. And what is that? Probably like 4 minutes on the clock. They are really dragging these matches out. And yeah, Deep Fries will be moving on to face the Phobos Rider Coalition in the next match on Canyon Ambush. And I will be back once I have that assembled. Until then. And we are once again coming back right now, as it is time for the next lobby here at 1:20 currently on clock. So, on the red team, we're once again joined by the Deep Fries with the pilots Tears of Fuel and Tech Knight. And on the blue team, we are right now joined by the Phobos Rider Coalition with the pilots Portable Grump and Finsk. And we are on legitimately everyone's favorite map. Fuck! No, not Paraton! Canyon Ambush. Ba-dum. So, and there's the lobby timer is ticking down, 40 seconds currently on the clock. Seems like currently we have Squid and Pyrrha going up against Crusader and Fish. Phobos Rider bringing their stock standard coalition here with Crusader and Fish, which is something they have been bringing for quite some time now. Okay. Last seconds of the timer are ticking down. 10 of them do remain. And these are the ships we will be going in with. And pilots have been asked to ready up. Let's see how long it will take them this time. Or if they will need some assistance. Oh, this isn't looking too bad. If Grump could ready up. Yeah, maybe? No? Well, since I don't know, I'm gonna assist. And there we go, we are off on to our next match here. And yeah, I think a lot of people are actually waiting for my matches here, as they have, both of them have been the full, more or less full 20 minutes. Let me start a timer really quick. There we go, and we can start with ship number 1 being the Anguish and Despair, a squid piloted by Tears of Fuel. He's bringing Gatling on the front, Banshee on the side, and Gatling in the rear. Ship number 2 being the Papa Lasagna Senora. Oh, sir. It is a Carrot with top deck Artemis Carronade, side flak, and Flamer. I will do the blue team later. As we have our first engagement going here as the Sorrow goes for the Papa Lasagna. Okay, really quick. Ship number 3 is the Quite Possibly Beast, Crusader pilot by Portable Grump. It is Stuxnet Crusader with Watcher Flak Gatling on the right side, Carronade Flak Gatling on the left side. And the last ship, Sorrow, is a Watcherfish with right side Carra, front Watcher, left side Gat Mortar, pilot by Portable Grumps and Finks. And Quite Possibly Beast isn't looking too good here as they are already broken. Yeah, okay, I did, okay. So, we have the Papa Lasagna moving in right now for the Quite Possibly Beast, which might end up in the building here if they are, in the wall here if they are not careful, but that Crusader isn't looking too good, holding on to not even a third of the promos, more like 20%. Sir, on the other hand, is somewhat handling the Anguish and Despair, but they are going for the Crusader now as well. The possibilities being broken once more, actually going down. That is the first kill for Red. Oh, please don't move out of the frame, please. God damn it. Yeah, sorry for that, but have fun looking at boxes while I make my line. There we go. And now the red team is hunting down the Sorrow, with a Bram break being obtained. Oh, Lasagna actually bumping Squid here. Flag on 3, okay. Sorrow being double broken right now with, but with a phenomenal Watcher going out on the Papa Lasagna, disabling all of their guns and 2 of their engines. So the Sorrow will survive for a little while longer. But it seems like they will be dropping. Actually, Papa Lasagna being broken right here, but Sorrow being broken as well, with not much promo remaining there. 2 of the guns, 2 of the engines down. Another break being obtained. And the squid, just the parked squid, just gunning them down. Possibly in the meantime was force spawned and they decided to spawn all the way in the east, obviously. And we have another engagement going, it seems like, as the Anguish and Despair finds the blue team. Possibly is actually doing a bit of a reverse pipe here. Yeah, and coming back now. While the Sorrow is a bit left alone a bit with the carrot and the squid. And the Sorrow is double broken right now with two of the engines missing, and the squid just once again parking next to them, gunning them down. And not much perma remaining in them. Papa Lasagna moving in for the ram, it seems like, but it's not gonna quite be a ram. Still, that is another kill for the red team, which is currently just wiping the floor of the PRC. Almost ready collision. It seems like. The Bossy Beast is spawned. That is actually Mugen Drifts Crusader, it seems like. With another break being obtained. Papa Lasagna flying backwards here. And a bit less than half of that perma is already gone with another break being obtained. And Banshee going out with the Quite Bossy Beast. That is another kill for the red team. 4-0 is the score. 15:27 on the clock. Sorrow has spawned, but it is the concealed spawns, but still red team will know where they are, as they have eyes on every other spawn on this map. So Anguish and Despair is circling around, ready to engage whatever might be hiding in that concealed spawn. Okay, Corpus Beast is respawned, already going for the Anguish and Despair. Zoning them away with a Watcher. But they will still just go in. Use that grenade. Corpus Beast being under the fire of the Anguish and Despair right now. And the Corpus Beast eating a lot of fire here with the Anguish and Despair. Always just barely staying out of the arcs of the Crusader. Oh, why did I say that? They get all of the engines and two of the guns. So Quite Possibly is in a position to strike back right now. And that is the core essence of Squid gameplay. You're always one Watcher away from certain death. Unless the enemy doesn't actually follow up. Sorry, Papa Lasagna duking it out there. Not too sure what's going on there. Oh, and Anguish and Despair is broken right now, and I don't think the flux arc up that much. Okay, presenting their right side now. Left side, sorry. With Watcher going out, still going through and getting getting both the Gatlings of the Anguish and Despair. Sorrow battling with the Papa Lasagna here, getting stuck against the terrain, being broken here by the squid, and getting double broken now with the squid ramming them. Tad bit of follow-up going into the Sorrow there. Maybe a third of the perma is missing, while Quad Beast has made their way around the mountain right now. Anguish and Despair just avoids them by going high though, which is very valid, as Portable Grump is missing hydrogen in favor of Drift Sail. Sorrow and Papa Lasagna duking out in the back. I'm trying to get both engagements showed, but I'm struggling. Okay. Okay, Papa Lasagna being under the fire of the Sorrow right now. And the Anguish and Despair. Oh, that was lag. English Despair joining the fight right now. Actually, that's... Okay, Papa Lasagna. Getting watched by the Sorrow with Sorrow just moving past them while they are well aware that the Papa Lasagna is out of the fight. English Despair being broken by the quad possibly beast, but almost no follow-up goes in there. Sorrow now being now already drop. To actually go back onto the Papa Lasagna here. Purple Beast staying on the squid. I'm actually not sure if this was the engagement that Blue Team planned for. Like with the Crusader going for the fish, sorry, the squid, and the fish going for the Spura. But guess you have to adapt. It isn't going your way. Was the beast being broken once more, with the Sora being quite literally on fire. Anya eating another watcher here in the 3 of their weapons being disabled. Quadruple Beast is broken once more, half the perma gone. Gonna go over there. And with another break and more Banshee follow up, the Crusader explodes, securing the victory for Deep Fries with a final score of, I believe, 5-0 in their favor. Blum, blum, blum. So, it actually seems like yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that that I am done right now. But I will keep you on your back screen until then. No, anything more. Until then, enjoy the music. So that was quicker than I expected. I will be dropping out right now. You can see the remainder of the lobbies. If we have anything live, it will be over as Alphatros and a number. I'm not too sure right there. Anyways, I sure hope that you had fun watching. I sure did have fun doing this stuff again. But sadly I have to go right now, more or less. Yeah, so we had some rather interesting matches being shown right here. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will be back next week. Presumably. Maybe for the Steel Colosseum, maybe not. I am not too sure just yet. Anyways, this has been Bory44 and SCS number 345. I see you again next time.
And now it's just like, man, you got to have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race. Like, and it's a race that I've created.